Minecraft Hardcore mode is commonly described as the ultimate test of skill. This belief is comforting because it flatters players who survive longer. In reality, Hardcore mode rewards emotional control far more than mechanical mastery. Most hardcore deaths are not caused by lack of knowledge or ability, they are caused by panic, impatience, and impulsive decision-making. Hardcore mode removes respawning, which fundamentally changes player psychology. Every mistake suddenly feels permanent and emotionally overwhelming. This pressure causes players to abandon rational thinking. Even experienced players make irrational moves under stress. Skill does not disappear, but emotional control often does. Most hardcore runs end during moments of overconfidence. Players take unnecessary risks because they feel invincible after early success. This behavior mirrors real-world decision-making under ego pressure. The game does not punish low skill as often as it punishes arrogance. Emotional restraint is the real survival mechanic. Combat in Minecraft is mechanically simple compared to many modern games. Timing, positioning, and preparation are easy to learn. What is difficult is staying calm when health drops unexpectedly. Panic causes missed inputs and poor movement choices. The enemy does not win. The player self-destructs emotionally. Speedrunning culture has distorted how players view hardcore mode. Many believe fast progression equals high skill. In hardcore mode, speed is often a liability. Rushing amplifies emotional volatility and careless mistakes. Slow playstyles statistically survive longer. Environmental deaths are the most common hardcore killers. Lava, cliffs, and creepers exploit moments of distraction. These moments occur when players mentally disengage. Emotional fatigue is more dangerous than mobs. Hardcore mode quietly punishes loss of focus. Hardcore success correlates strongly with cautious personality traits. Risk-averse players consistently outperform aggressive ones. This contradicts the popular image of elite gamers. Patience beats reflexes in most hardcore scenarios. Emotional stability becomes the hidden meta. Watching hardcore deaths reveals predictable emotional patterns. Players hesitate, overcorrect, or freeze entirely. These are stress responses, not skill failures. The game exposes emotional weaknesses mercilessly. Hardcore mode acts like a psychological mirror. Preparation is emotionally boring but strategically powerful. Enchanting backups and safe paths reduce panic later. Many players skip preparation due to impatience. They confuse bravery with efficiency. Hardcore mode rewards emotional maturity, not courage. Even advanced players die to simple mistakes. The difference is how often they allow those moments to happen. They log off when tired instead of pushing further. They recognize emotional decline before mechanical failure. Self-regulation is the true endgame skill. Hardcore mode punishes multitasking harshly. Distractions lead directly to irreversible deaths. Skill cannot compensate for divided attention. Emotional presence becomes mandatory. The game demands respect, not confidence. Viewers idolize hardcore survivors for the wrong reasons. They praise combat moments instead of cautious decisions. The real mastery happens off-camera. It happens when players choose not to engage. Restraint is invisible but decisive. Hardcore mode teaches emotional discipline through punishment. There are no second chances or emotional safety nets. This amplifies emotional feedback loops. Calm thinking becomes a survival requirement. The game becomes less about blocks and more about mindset. Most players quit hardcore after emotionally crushing losses. They blame bad luck or unfair mechanics. In reality, the game exposed emotional fragility. Hardcore mode does not lie to the player. It records every emotional mistake permanently. Long-running hardcore worlds look boring from the outside. They are safe, controlled, and repetitive. This boredom is intentional and strategic. Excitement is replaced with stability. Stability is what keeps worlds alive. Hardcore mode punishes emotional spikes, both positive and negative. Excitement causes recklessness just like fear does. Neutral emotional states perform best. This contradicts how games are usually marketed. Hardcore mode rejects adrenaline-driven play. The strongest hardcore players are emotionally boring people. They rarely panic, celebrate, or rage. Their consistency outperforms raw talent. This makes them less entertaining but more successful. Hardcore mode values discipline over personality. Minecraft hardcore mode is not a test of reflexes. It is a long-term experiment in emotional regulation. The game slowly strips away impulsive behavior. What remains is controlled, deliberate play. That is why most players fail. Calling hardcore mode a skill test misses the point entirely. Skill is required, but it is not the deciding factor. Emotional control determines survival outcomes. This truth is uncomfortable for many players. It challenges how gamers define mastery. Minecraft Hardcore mode exposes the player behind the keyboard. It reveals patience, restraint, and self-awareness. Those traits matter more than aim or speed. Hardcore mode is emotional training disguised as a game. That is why it feels so unforgiving.